coming to work every day. It's not really work. We're just enjoying what we do, and yeah, we sort of spoke about, you know, not thinking about too far ahead or thinking about, you know, grand finals and that sort of thing, but we can sort of think about it now because it's here, and you know, we've earned this spot, I think, and we deserve to be here.
This whole week's got to be about doing everything we can. Let's not think about, you can dream at night about holding the trophy up, but when it's business time, then we're getting the process done. I think we've learned. But I thought we did that really well last night, boys. Right? Things to improve for sure, but it's going to be on again next week.
A lot of attention is on us now, for good reason, and you know, the boys love that sort of stuff.
It's a weird one because you hear all this stuff about grand final week and so many distractions, but this year being different with all the protocols and that, there wasn't too much of that.
Alright, time to celebrate some good news, boys. Wow. Alright, you might have seen on TV last night with a few awards. We want to celebrate the first one. Next one, Centre of the Year. Back rower of the year. Back rower of the year. Lock of the year. Coach of the year.
4 sessions left. So regardless of your role this week, whether you're in the team, joining the team, playing the positions, not whatever, I just want everyone to be at basic attack training the same way. Right? Starts today, we've got an opportunity to go and we've got people who've given their time and actually paid money to come watch this training.
Taking the time to not only support us today, but all the way throughout the year. Really appreciate it. Hope to see everybody out there on Sunday.
I just want to thank all the fans for coming out. You're amazing on the weekend. I'm sure you will be this weekend too, and we love you guys. Thanks. There you go. Cheers. Thanks, guys.
Zane's come up to Mitch, our physio here, on the field and basically said that, you know, he felt like a pull or some tightness in his groin. When Mitch relayed that to me, I was a little bit concerned because he often doesn't make a point of saying much. Zane was definitely worried.
I was that filthy, like I was just like, I had to be now. I could care less if it was any other time, but like the most important, you know, game of the year.
We'll get every little measure we can. Okay, so slow down a minute. No, you don't want to go at all. And where's your hot spot there? As soon as you go to push up, boom, straight sort of.
There.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all in there.
Yeah, okay, so I think it's your main adductor. Alright, so it seems there like muscular tendon. I reckon we just ice the shit of it now, get out there, watch the rest of training. In the meantime, I'll book in a scan for you, get that done, and that just adds to the info we get to get you back on the field on Sunday. Okay. Alright, so anything we can do to get a full picture, and as I said, the main thing will be you functionally what you can do every day and how much you improve.
He's played some big games at other clubs. He's missed out on a big game at another club through injury and things like that. That I knew an injury at that point in time for him, if it was a genuine injury, was going to be shattering. So, you know, before we'd even really assessed him, I just knew the significance of it for him and for everyone. And being such a leader in the team and all that, like it had a huge ramifications, I think. And so that's why it was so tense.
It was a feeling because like I know that like if it was anything else in the upper body, I could care less about how painful it's going to be, but anything with your legs is a little bit different. Obviously you got to run around in the park. I was definitely nervous.
Good morning. How is he?
Okay.
Zano, good? It might be 5% or 10% of muscle fibres in the whole thing that have torn. All right, so you've got so much good stuff around it. It's
Let's rock and roll.
Happy? Sweet, brother.
He leaves no stone unturned, that man. Like, it's crazy the effort that he puts in generally without injury, that you know, having a little niggle like that leading into a big game, I knew he was just going to be working 24/7. So it wasn't hard for us to push that on him. Like he did that naturally. I knew he would. It's probably at that point that I realised that he was going to be okay.
You get questions from your teammates, you're like, are you okay, you're okay? But you know, it's just a simple, you know, man thing. You just say, yeah, I'm sweet. But in my mind, I was like, I don't want to let these boys down. They mean so much to me that I want to be there for them.
Right, boys, we've got a bit of a milestone this game. So, Matt? Firstly, mate, congratulations. It's been hard to not to be emotional. You've got so many qualities as a player and as a person, but I mean, your qualities as a footy player. I mean, you tackle, you're tough, you play every play, every game. And I think that's the thing I'm most proud of. I think that's what got you. You were the best and most outstanding junior player, but I think those qualities got you a start first grade at a young age at 18, and also got you a start in Origin as a 20-year-old. It's a hard part. The most, unfortunately, probably the biggest fan won't be there tomorrow, on Sunday. Nat's granddad was his biggest fan. Unfortunately, he passed away before Nat ever played first grade. He passed away when Nat was in camp for the Australian schoolboys. He was the biggest footy fan I ever knew. Such a footy fan, he'd watch every single game, and then on the Monday he'd watch the replays, every single game. And all he'd ever tell us was who tackled well and who ran straight. And that's all he cared about. So he's still running straight and he's still tackling hard. It'd be fun for him, mate. And I definitely think he's been our guardian angel this year, not just for Nat and everyone. And he'll be with us on Sunday night. So if I can say one thing for Sunday, just take yourself back to the backyard, mate. If you can have passion and refuse to lose that hard, then no one's going to stop us.
Just the honour of being able to do this in a grand final, like to play 100 games for Penrith, you know, that everyone means so much to me, and the club as well, like, just so grateful for the opportunity. I want to thank everyone in this room who all played a massive part of this. While Baz, Zero, I can't thank you guys enough for all the time you put into me. But definitely doesn't go, I'm not ungrateful for that, definitely don't go unnoticed. Definitely want to be the player I am today without you guys, Dad. Sure, I've given you way too many grey hairs and what you probably already have, but you've had my back no matter what. You've always supported me. That's all I can ask for as a son. So, teammates, I couldn't ask for a better bunch of boys playing a grand final with. You guys make me a way better player than what I actually am, and yeah, couldn't ask for a better bunch of boys to run out with them.
never played with a team that as a team so much. I'm very grateful to be a part of this journey, and it's cool you guys are teammates. And yeah, lastly, I know Grandad will be looking over us on Sunday night.
You know, who would have thought your 100th game, not just NRL game, but for the Panthers as well, on Grand Final day. So, and to be able to present that, as not just his coach, but his dad, that was very, very special. A little bit emotional.
Kind of hard to put into words like how special it is to share a moment with someone so close to you. I think the way last year went as well, you know, it was definitely not what we wanted, and drew a lot of criticism, not only to us but the club as a whole, and I think that hurt us too. And you know, we put a lot into this year, just wanted to try and make it right.
Hello, brother.
Good morning, brother.
Can't find a parking spot.
So we're gonna park here.
Speakers shutting down.
Oh, yeah. We're with her, but we still bring the vibes, baby. Let's go.
There's a lot of emotion, and there's also a lot of guys thinking a lot of stuff. So where you burn your energy is when you try to fight that, and you're at home going, oh, I shouldn't be thinking about it, but then you do. So, and some guys try to escape it. We said take it on. Take it on as an opportunity to steel your mind around how you want to look tomorrow.
Yeah, my heart was nearly pumping out of my chest.
Yeah, I was just like laying around after captain's run. I was just getting so nervous, and I was just trying to calm down, but yeah, the nerves kind of took over, and it took me a while to get to sleep that night.
Game day was pretty full on. You know, I had to switch the phone off, sort of just try to relax as much as I could.
You couldn't do too much else outside of the bubble. It was hard not to think about footy all week, so be able to go and have a coffee with your family or anything, I couldn't really do that.
Penrith is party central tonight as thousands of fans converge on the league's club and stadium, geared up to watch their beloved Panthers chase grand final glory.
I just didn't feel too bad, like just felt like ready to go. I just wanted to play, like I was kind of sick of waiting for it to come around. There's some good nerves around, but everyone was pretty ready to go.
You're never comfortable going into a game against Melbourne, but you know, I felt like we prepared really well. You're always thinking about what could happen, what needs to get done, and to be really good defensively.
Probably the biggest thing I was thinking about was still the weather at that point. It was a very wet day, which is a little unusual. I don't remember too many games this year where we turn up for game day and it was, hey, it's going to be a wet game.
Let's go, chat starts here.
You know it's a grand final and there's a few unknowns there, let's face it.
Just remember what got us here today, eh? Do what we do best. Stick it to the process.
It's going to be one hell of a game. It's going to be a cracker of a game. And now the Penrith side, with 8 of them in the 17 that played in the 2015 Holden Cup together. 40,000 people allowed in under the COVID cap. So let's get this thing on. Enjoy it. Grand Final 2020, the bounce of the ball. almost finding touch inside the 10-metre line. To the Pappenhausen, it's gone away for Adokar. He got the ball back inside. There's a Melbourne try on here.
You know, conceded an early try, so similar to Roosters game, South's game. So I thought at the time that, oh, well, like, not just an early try, it's a penalty try.
Got to kicks his head up, mate.
Had a few drop balls and like offloaded the ball after he called held it once there and got a penalty away. And yeah, we were just on the back foot pretty much the whole first half.
It seemed like every little potential mistake we made or 50-50 kind of went their way and they were able to capitalise.
Out to Cleary with a wide ball and then a dummy and then a lofted ball inviting Vunivalu.
Just kind of drifting across field is a play we've done most of the year and kind of dropped two people under and then saw Branko Lee kind of coming out of the line on Romy. So I thought I'd float it over him and Vunivalu was a bit back from him. So I thought there was a bit of space out there for Critter and try to just float it over where I probably should have just passed it a bit harder, just get it in Critter's hands earlier, but just kind of floated through the air. I just remember watching, I was like, far out, threw it too high. Just kind of felt like a nightmare watching him run away and score, and then, yeah, it didn't even feel real at the time. I remember running back and I was just, yeah, was pretty devastated myself, and you know, just felt like I let the team down and stuff like that, and just remember watching the replay, I was just like, far out. It actually just happened, but you know, I think that's been the good thing about our team is, you know, all pretty tight and we're all, you know, it's led with a great bunch of blokes and, you know, everyone, yeah, kind of picked me back up and, you know, just told me to scrap it and focus on what we needed to do, and that was the important thing. But yeah, it's definitely been probably I guess the hardest part of my career so far. I reckon just watching that and then even just having to relive that now, and you know, I think it just gives me a bit more motivation to get better.
The intercept try was probably a reflection of frustration, you know, how the game was going.
Okay, you got a job to do, H. We've got to just, mate, it's the 2 sets right now. We're beating them in every area by the scoreboard, okay? We're beating them in every area by the scoreboard. Just got to keep them to 2 sets. We've got to just hold our nerve a bit here, right?
He's short. 5 gone though. Oh, knocked out of the grasp of Smith. This will be interesting. This might be a try for the captain.
The first thing they've got to see is that they've got to see me confident. I was confident that if we could score the first try, there'd definitely be another couple coming. You know, you just felt that, even in the first half. Like there was so many times where we could have scored and you just thought, you just need one breakthrough. You know, we just couldn't get it. At the end of the day, if we're within two scores, even down 5 minutes to go, because that's still going on. Everyone understand that.
We knew we were for such a big fight, especially when we would let them get to that lead.
And of course, getting behind doesn't help, especially when you haven't been behind at half time since round 8, I think. It was certainly a big ask sitting there at half time.
Yeah, the way the first half went, especially with the intercept and stuff like that, I was just trying to not think about it too much and just trying to focus on what we need to do in the second half to try and get back in the game.
Time, boys, it's longer half time, there's plenty of time. Hey boys, listen up. All that work was in the first half, it's not for nothing.
You're just hoping that they just haven't lost all hope, you know, at that point. All we need to do is score first. It doesn't matter when, we've just got to make sure we score first, and that's just not attacking, that's defending. So we've got to say, right, we've got to make sure we don't let them in again, and we're going to be the first ones to score.
Welcome back to ANZ Stadium. Half-time almost over here with the Storm leading the Panthers 22 points to nil.
As Cameron Smith starts the second half, the last 40 minutes I would expect of our major rugby league for this year.
One of the main points they said is for us to score the first try in the second half, and that definitely didn't happen.
Here's Pappenhausen. He's made a break over halfway. Pappy's on his way again. Melbourne take first points in the second half.
It's 26-0, and you're thinking, there's a few things go through your head, like, oh, please don't just allow this to become
you know, a complete blowout.
Here is Yo tapping it in, picked up by To'o, gone to Luai, now to Crichton. Crichton's tried to break them, he has!
Mate, there's plenty of time, that's the main thing, alright? There's plenty of time.
Connor south to Luai.
Go, yes. Yeah. Come on, don't take the kick. Come on.
I think everyone was just running back, and you know, I think everyone knew that it was just one play to go, and just had to throw it around and try your best.
A different way. So there it goes off the boot of Smith, bouncing it away to Edwards. They have to score on this play. Fisher Harris locked in the ball over. They found Luai. He then goes to Crichton. He gets it away to Kickout. Kickout gets it away to Cleary. It's gone away now to Fisher Harris. He gets it on. Numbers out to the right. Martin comes back to the middle and it's intercepted. The Eagle has landed.
I just fell to the ground and I started crying actually for ages. I think someone came and tried to pick me up. I really didn't want to get up and just stayed down there until sort of Claire's walked over and he was talking to me, and like all the hard work that we've done, all those wins, hard training, sleepless nights, all the sacrifices and everything just sort of came at once and sort of hit me in that moment.
Sick feeling in your stomach, it was just like heartbreak. You know, probably just, like again, it just felt like a bit of a nightmare. I think the effort was definitely there, but we didn't play the way we wanted to. You know, it's something you got to take, and you got to use that as, I guess, motivation to get better and improve.
It's important to feel the burn because it's going to drive us.
We definitely didn't get things right, which to me just says, you know what, we probably did have to go through the experience to be able to learn from it and experience it. You know, people say you got to lose one to win one and all that kind of stuff. Well, I don't know if that's necessarily the case, but I said in the press conference afterwards, like, geez, I'd just love to come back tomorrow. But you just don't get that chance.
It just hurts a lot, and I don't think I'll ever watch that game of footy again. It does lots of fire in your belly for what's to come next year, and how much you don't want to feel that feeling again. You want to be able to taste victory on the biggest stage, but it was a devastating feeling.
It's never about 1 year. It's never about one season, about one game, about one bunch of games. It's about the journey. You know, I guess my vision here is for this club to be reliably successful, year in, year out. And if you do that, not only will you put yourself in that position to be able to win a title or two, but just for the whole community to feel, our supporters, General Rugby League supporters, the local community to be proud of their team and feel confident that we're always going to give a good showing. So to me, this year was just the start of that. It's a sobering thought when you win 17 games in a row and break all sorts of records, minor premiers by 5 points, but you didn't get the victory, the big victory. You just got to start again. I see no reason why we can't improve. That's not just wins and losses. I just think we can improve as an organisation, improve as a team, as long as we come back and start again, and not fall in love with ourselves and what happened last year. Rather just take that confidence and use it as a foundation. Then I'm very confident.